What is up, everybody? How we doing today? We got a really good one. I've compiled the list of the 10 best Rocket League car designs. We're going to jump right into it. Now, majority, if not all, these car designs were created by a pro. This might be the only one, actually. I don't know if a professional player used this. I just remember this back in the day and thought it was incredibly clean. It was like super expensive back in 20, I want to say 18 or 19 is when Dissolver came out, which is like the newest thing on this car. And then White Zombas had been out since like the CC4 crate. White Octanes were out for a while as well at that point. But I think this car is really clean. I put this at number 10. I unfortunately don't own a White Octane right now or White Zombas either. And you can just copy my Bake's mod and copy this preset if you're interested in using this. Number 9, I have the Arsenal Fennec. I do have the black Fennec. I think he has like the default Fennec, but I think this looks incredibly clean. The decal is, I believe, orange Yorbands. So yeah, orange Yorbands. You probably are gonna have to go into Bake's mod since that's a very specific decal, and do this yourself. I put on black Dichis, but Cristiano's work just as well. I think are great. Like Cristiano's black Dichis, they work on any car. Any car, it'll look good no matter what. And then I use Gold Rush as a boost on every single car, if not sparkles or painted sparkles. So those are some variations as well if you don't want to use Bake's mod. And the colors I will show as well, because if I don't show the colors, I'm sure you guys will not appreciate that. So yeah, this blue version looks incredible. Let me go ahead and click on these real quick. So you can pause and copy these whenever. I'll go back to the first car in a sec too. And here's the colors I have for the first preset I showed. Just a dark blue, white, and then a dark red, and also white. At number 8, I have the white white sunburst and just bubbly. I put Gold Rush on it. You can use sparkles or standard boost if you want as well. I believe First Killer created this preset. He used it in a couple tournaments, and I kind of liked how it looked. I personally don't use it much, but I think it's a really good looking car. I think Bubbly's a great decal. I'll show the colors once again if you guys are interested. It's just, once again, the dark blue, white, the dark red, and white. It's on the same preset. I have a preset literally called Bake's mod. When you use these 4 basic colors, I feel like you can make any decal look good. Like I can just hover something and it's going to look decent. Oh, but it's not going to show it because I got Bake's mod on. But yeah, this is my number 8 car. I think it's really clean. You should go ahead and use it and see what you think. Number 7, this is incredibly bland and basic, but it's really sweaty, and I always feel like I play some of my best Rocket League in this car. It's the Monkey Moon / Reddles Stocktane. I think those two were the first people I seen use these exact colors. So I'll show that real quickly. They use OEM default wheels, which I forgot. I think OEM wheels look great on a lot of stuff too. They're really simple. Everybody owns them. I don't think you can not own them. But here is the blue. It's this top middle blue. I love that shade of blue, by the way. The accent doesn't matter, so you can just literally do anything. I don't know why mine's on red right now. And here's the primary for the red. It's just all the way at the bottom, the darkest red. And then accent, you can do anything once again. And then glossy for the paint finish. That's actually important for this. But it looks super good. I think this is one of the presets. Like, I use Gold Rush. I do use Bake's mod Gold Rush for this. Standard looks good. And I do think, like, Sparkles looks awesome as well. Like, go ahead and use Sparkles, and you're going to love how it feels in game. I feel like I'm always, like, not only mechanical with this, but I'm, like, always thinking. I'm always thinking with this car on. First Killer Shisa, I believe is how you pronounce this decal name. This is an OG car. These wheels are they're black Dichis. You use Cristianos on this preset typically, though. So this is how it would look. Cheap car once again. I do put Gold Rush on. Go ahead and throw that real quick, and it just looks really good. I feel super fast in this. This is like a 3v3 car in my opinion, if that makes sense. Like some cars I feel like are better in 1s. This one I feel like is so good in 3s. I feel quick. I feel like I'm shooting the ball like really hard, and I don't know. It's just it's all like a placebo thing in my head, but I love this. I'll show the colors. It's the lightest blue, which looks really good with this decal. Both the accents are black and matte, which is really important. And the primaries are actually glossy. And here's the red, the brightest red. Number 5, we have the Sipical preset. Sipical missed Daniel. Like, so many NA players use this car back in the day. You don't see it as much anymore, unfortunately. People still use this, but this is such an OG car design on the pro scene, especially in NA. Titanium white Reapers are the wheels. You must use this to make this set really come alive. You can use the other wheels, but it's honestly not the same if you use Cristiano's. I think it's really important to use Reapers on this. It looks so good. Here's the colors. This really dark blue, The decal's MG88 as well, so you might have to use Bake's mod if you do not have that. It's a very cheap blueprint as well. You might be able to buy it for like $2 or $3, I don't know. And then here's the red, the darkest red, and then both the accents are black. So super clean decal. I actually recommend you use sparkles on this for the boost. Looks the best. I use Gold Rush for a lot of my Bake's mod, or non-Bake's mod presets. But I think sparkles looks really good on this preset. At number 4, I actually have to use Bake's mod for this. It's Stipplegate, and this is a car I've seen AJ use a ton on his stream. If you watch him, he's probably using this like a lot of the time. Gold Rush, obviously, and then Stipplegate is the decal, which I do not own, so I use it in Bake's mod. Cristiano's, I think, looks really clean on this car. I used the darkest red, and I'm pretty sure that top shade of blue, which we'll just go ahead and take a look at. I think this car is incredibly fast. I love this decal Stipplegate. It looks like sand, like flowing through the car, and I love that. But here's the blue, this top shade over here, and then the red is all the way at the bottom. I mean, you really can't go wrong with any color here. If you want to like play with it, I think as long as I don't think this accent affects anything. It's always going to be black in the background. But if like you can literally use any color, and this decal just looks so good. I wish I owned it, but I highly recommend using this car. We're in our top 3 now. At number 3, I have the Bluster Bar Fennec. I don't know if Vatira made this or First Killer. I see those 2 players used it the most when this originally like blew up. Bluster Bar is the Fennec decal, and the colors I'm going to show right now. It's anodized for all the paint finishes. This top right purple for the blue team. I like the blue team better personally. It looks just incredible. This looks so good. Black for the accent, and then for the orange team, you actually use this. What do you call this? Purple or pink? I don't even know if it's like either. It's kind of like red, reddish pink. But yeah, use this bottom right, whatever color that is. And Gold Rush is a must. You must use Gold Rush on this Fennec. Super fast. You will feel like a pro. You will feel so good. Great car, 10 out of 10. Black Fennec I have, which I always like. It makes it look good. I own it, so it helps. So yeah, definitely recommend using this. At number 2, we got the Beast Mode Fennec, Octane. Oh, I already botched that. Neural Network. It is so good. So many players use this. OEM wheels are really important here. Do not use Cristianos. Do not use Reapers. Don't use the black DCs either. You got to have OEMs. The Neural Network, though, it looks so good. On this main menu with this map in the background, I don't know if you guys noticed, but whatever season we're on, like the map really affects how the car looks, I feel like. But I mean, right now, when it's doing its thing at the top with the animation, this is when the car looks its best, in my opinion. I think blue and red both equally look good. I'll show the colors right now. You're probably all wondering, why am I not showing the colors? This shade of blue at the top, this dark blue for the accent, and it looks really good, like the blue on blue. And then the red on red is also like the same thing on the other team. Bottom red, and then a very bright red, maybe even like orange you would call that for the accent. Boost, I do use Crimson Sparkles on this. I think that looks the best. You can use regular sparkles, and obviously you can use Bake's mod and do whatever the hell you want. It's your world. I'm just living in it. So yeah, that's my number 2 car, Beast Mode. I love this car so much. And at number 1, we got the Redosin Fennec. I'm just playing. This is the number 1 Fennec. I will always have a place, a special place in my heart for the French Fennec, or the, where you guys say the Mina Fennec, or whatever you call it these days. But originally, when I saw someone use this, it was Alpha 54 and Fairy Peak. So that's why I named it Fairy 54. This Fennec is so insane. Like, I love it. I just love it. It's so clean. I love the orange colors. And somehow, I like the blue color like even more with the golden tint on the top. You will feel so like mechanical, fast, and it's just like you'll feel like a pro player. That's all there is to it. You will feel like a professional Rocket League player using this car. Sometimes I don't use this car because I feel like I'm not fucking worthy of it. I feel like I'm not deserving of this car sometimes, so I haven't worn it in a while just because of it. That's how good this shit is. So yeah, I just use something like this because I just throw some stripes on it because I'm not worthy of the French Fennec. That's how good it is. So use this in your Plat 2 games and rank up instantly. Just watch it happen. It is so good. Colors I will look at right now. Sorry to stall. We got this purple on the bottom right. This goldish color. Anodized pearl for all the finishes. Very important. Just anodized will not work half as well. So anodized pearl. Here's the primary orange team. Accent. It's like this hot pink. Black DCs I use. But Cristianos is actually like the default on this set. So I do recommend Cristianos. I personally use my black DHEs because I use this wheel whatever chance I get. The boost is super important. You can use Gold Rush, and sometimes I do that, but I like standard pink just as much on this because that's what Alpha 54 did for the longest time. If not, he's still doing it. I don't think he ever bought Gold Rush. So yeah, standard pink, use that boost on this. It by far looks the best. And I didn't include goal explosions or boost trails, although I think they're important. But if you have the Laser Wave 3, the titanium white, use that. I don't have the white version. I have the orange, and I use on this car. Every car, actually. I use the orange on every single car. This is my favorite trail in the game. I highly recommend using the white version, though. If you have it on Botcase mod, you can do that. And then the goal explosion, I use Airstrike because I think it's like, I don't know. I just love the noise it makes when you put the ball in. Love that so much. All right. That's it for this video. Rate the cars. Rate the list. Was it terrible? Was it the best list you've ever seen? Valid? Comment below your thoughts. Like the video, though. Make sure you like it no matter what. And subscribe no matter what if you're new. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.